So what's going to happen to Trump's cases?
Well, I think that he will win on appeal the 34 felony convictions.
Yeah.
I think he'll win. I think he'll get a reversal on appeal on the $450 million judge tried case over the bank loans where nobody lost a penny. In fact, Deutsche Bank said, "We do it again. We made money." Go figure. You go into an account, you borrow money, you pay back everything plus interest, and then you get charged $450 million by the government plus interest for the honor of having made your bankers money.
What kind of people would bring cases like this? What kind of people? I'll tell you what kind. And I hate to say this, lawyers. Come on. You ever bring cases like that? You know it's BS.
No. But a lot of people we know as lawyers do.
Yeah,
make a lot of money doing it.
Exactly. That's why, the relationship between government and lawyers, there's a problem there. Would you agree?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, and we've been saying this for 4.5 years since we got charged.
Yeah. Look at you. You are a prisoner of your own occupation.
Absolutely. And here's the problem. You get these prosecutors, state prosecutors, which have been bought by George Soros, who Biden gave the Medal of Freedom to. But they get in jurisdictions like St. Louis and Washington, D.C., where the jury pool hates you just for being white, hates you just for being a Republican, and will convict you of anything. So they can trump up these totally bogus charges, total BS, put you in front of a jury, and the jury will hammer you to the end of your life just because of who you are and not having nothing to do with the law or fact. And then you got to count on the Court of Appeals, to be honest. And there's some places where they're politicized too.
Sure.
Then you got to wait till you get to the United States Supreme Court. And by then you're broke and you're 5 years older.
There you go.
I mean, in our case, it was not cheap. The average human being couldn't afford it.
I avoided those kinds of charges anyways. I don't know how, because I'm saying exactly what I felt all these years. Now, I did get sacked by people like Facebook, and they did hurt the show somewhat, but I never got totally boxed out. I was punished by Twitter a couple of times.
Yeah. I got my whole radio station banned on YouTube for a while for the indiscretions I said, meaning telling the truth.
See, what I'm discovering is that I know how to go just right up to the limit, and then I sort of taper down, and I just keep doing that, and they get bored with me after a while. See, you ought to call me when you have something to say and I won't charge you much, but you ought to call me for some advice about how to say it, what to say, and all that. And I'll help you out.
Yeah.
I'll be cheap. Don't worry. I'll work for a meal.
There was an alderman in the city of St. Louis whose price for his bribe was buying him lunch, and so you get whatever you want for a free lunch, and
like in a sandwich joint too. We're not talking a nice lunch.
It was a good lunch or not a nice lunch?
Restaurant. Okay. Stuff.
The hell, if it's coming for that, it's worth it, isn't it? I mean, there's all sorts of deals you can make with people, isn't there? That's what I've discovered. You know what? You can always talk to people if there's a problem, and usually you can work it out for the most part.